Hi, I'm Blaine Sellers. I'm just a regular fellow that's frustrated with the way things are and would like them to be different. So I've been trying to do something about it. It seems to me that if a group of people is going to select something, the selection process should result in the greatest number of people being satisfied to the greatest degree. Let's say there's an election and 8 people are running for one position. Worst case scenario, the winning candidate could be the choice of only 12.5% plus 1 of the voters, and the winning candidate might have been the least preferred by all the other 87.5%. Looking into this voting issue, I learned about ranked ballots and learned that instant runoff voting works way better, but it has some shortcomings. One webpage mentioned that an unpopular radical could end up winning. To check this out for myself, I thought of a worst case scenario. 1,000 voters, 8 candidates. One candidate has a lot of support, but not the 50% plus 1 that's required to win on the first round. There's one strong contender, 4 other contenders, an unpopular radical, and a person that is perfect but has no chance of winning. First round results are as follows. Supporters of candidates B through H want anybody but A, so A gets ranked last on 501 ballots. Everyone loves H, but since H has no chance of winning, they put H as their second choice. 998 voters put H as their second choice, and 2 voters put H as their first choice. The unpopular radical, starting in second last with only 48 votes, can end up winning with 501 votes. That's certainly a problem, and perhaps why we're stuck with the devil that we know. It occurred to me that once the IRV counting is done, we've looked at the second, third, and fourth choices of many people, but we have not looked at the second choice of the runner-up supporters. In this case, that's nearly 50% of the people. To be fair, we should have one more round, I thought. H, the one that started with only 2 votes, but 998 second choice votes, would pick up 499 and then have 501 votes. There's still a bunch of ballots for one more candidate that we haven't looked at beyond the first choice. That doesn't seem fair. At this point, I recalled the double elimination tournaments that I played in and my kids have played in. It seemed logical to do it like that and do a complete set of rounds. Lo and behold, this way of processing the ranked ballots seemed to always come up with the best selection. For the Mars spaceport example, intuitively, North is obviously the best option. But as the video points out, IRV does not select North, and if voting in multiple rounds is used, cheating by East can prevent North from winning. The double elimination approach selected North, even when East tried to cheat. From a different video, I learned about the favorite betrayal criterion. If an alternate candidate does better than the candidate that they primarily drew voters from, it can result in the other main candidate winning. With instant runoff, Ralph Nader would not have been a spoiler in the US presidential election, but if Nader had done better than Gore in the first round, Bush might have won. I think this is called a center squeeze. As you can see, double elimination still selected Gore. Strategically, if the Bush voters selected Nader as their second choice, there was a point at which Bush supporters could manipulate the outcome and win, and there was no downside for them to do this. I added the plus, which looks at the second choices of the final 2 candidates one more time and factors that in. So, if the Bush voters strategically select Nader as their second choice, they could help Nader beat Gore, and their strategy won't ever contribute to Bush winning, so they might as well just be honest. I created a web page that people can use to test various scenarios. I'm hoping that some of you smart people out there will give it a rigorous testing. If someone discovers a problem, then we'll try to come up with a solution. If this double elimination method consistently produces the best outcome by selecting the result that the greatest number of people are satisfied with to the greatest degree, with every scenario that people can think of, then we can finally put this voting issue to rest. It looks like many people have been working for many years on this, so if I've stumbled on a solution, most of the credit should go to all of them. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing what happens.